go. Hey, kids, we're back. And the gentleman you're looking at right now is Mr. Sean Hampsey. Sean is a many years friend of mine. I got to know Sean for the first time when he was your age, kids, when he came to our camp, Marauder Soccer Camp, as a young camper. You could see right away that Sean was smart, bright, intelligent, and I knew that I wanted him to work in the camp someday. And I asked him to work in the camp, and which he did for 12 years. And he still works in the camp, really, because we still maintain contact and share ideas and so forth. But Sean's moved on to lots of things. He's had a soccer playing career on many different levels. He's become the president of the Aztec Soccer Club, a semi-professional soccer club that Sean's got big plans for, and you want to remember that name, Aztec Soccer Club. The other thing Sean's done is he's what we call an entrepreneur. He's a business leader, a business owner, comes up with ideas. He's an inventor, really. One of the cool things that he's done in his life is he's been a builder of sports complexes around the country. Dallas, Baton Rouge, Atlanta, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, among other cities, have his fingerprints on them because he's built complexes in those places. So, Sean, thank you for joining us. We love having you here. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Great to be here, Yoda.
All right. Well, Sean, the first thing I want to ask is you grew up in St. Cecilia's School in Clearwater, Florida. What do you remember about PE when you were a fourth, fifth grader?
I remember fitness tests with Miss Major and Mr. Klee, shuttle runs with old school chalk erasers on the hard court basketball outside, and pull-ups. For me, PE wasn't a recreation. It was more of a fitness memory, to be honest with you.
Okay.
There was the occasional dodgeball game if I do think deeply about it.
Okay, that's good. Is it a good memory? PE a good memory for you?
It was a good memory.
That's good.
It was a good memory.
That's good. So, Sean, you've seen the kids at Cypress in action with some of their musical routines. Do you have any reaction to that?
Magical.
Now, what makes you say that?
That is something that you don't see every day. For that individual, that hero, to stand up while all the other kids and parents are surrounding him, eyes on him, that takes courage. That takes courage to be incomplete. You have to be comfortable with the idea of failure and excited by the idea of failure, because success and failure are not separate things. They're tied in together. They are one, really. And I saw that not only from the individual who did the solo performance, and all the parents and kids being there too. So when I saw that, it kind of also gave me a refreshing sense of community. The way I saw connectivity between adults and kids in an outdoor setting coming together through movement and music, there's just something there between the interpersonal relationships that are being built that doesn't even require any conversation. It's just being in sync together with the movement, and I think that was something very special.
That's beautiful, Sean. Now, kids, Sean is talking about Focus on Achievement Night, and the person he's talking about is Avery, his solo performance at Focus on Achievement Night last year. Sean, what do you remember about working at Marauder Soccer Camp or being at Marauder Soccer Camp?
The hottest, but the best months of the year for me. The soccer family at Marauder Soccer Camp for me was something that it was my third space. And when I say that, my first space was at home with my parents and my family. My second space was my school with my friends. And my third space was another location that I felt comfortable, I felt secure, but I also had another extension of family, and that was Marauder Soccer Camp from the months of May to July. For me, getting there, seeing the kids, praying that my buddy Alex would be there at the same exact session as we were the year before, and of course, Frankie Coy or the other girls that were there, trying to get at the same tables and the same sessions with them. And even the counselors at Marauder Soccer Camp, when I was a kid, one of them, I remember, had dreadlocks down to his lower waist. And lo and behold, 15 years later, Neil Wolfrath, who was my camp counselor, is one of my dearest, best friends to this day.
That's awesome.
So for me, it was a special space.
That's awesome, Sean. Those lifetime friendships are what it's all about. Now, kids, what Sean's talking about is Marauder Soccer Camp is the place that I try to make our PE classes to be just like it. It's the summer camp that I had for many years, and Sean was a big part of that. I wanted to ask you, Sean,